Hey everybody, welcome back. Got ourselves a load of eggs and milk. We're going to be doing some selling today. Got a pretty good price on soybeans and barley. I think it's a pretty good price on barley, so we're going to go ahead and sell some barley while we're at it. Oh, I reset my controls and I did not realize that my dead zone was way off. Started driving right before the stream. Any rate, we're going to start the stream off by selling some stuff, earning a bit of money. Hey Tanya, hey Rob. Our horses are on track to be ready to sell them off, maybe tomorrow. Let's have to see. Jacer's up in the forest working some cut logs. Dad's working a contract, and Fabio's taking care of the pig. All evening, dead zone on my wheel is way off. And if we have time, we might do some cotton harvest. Hey Turnip, what's up? So I don't know why on earth lots of these in-game pieces of equipment are so quiet driving in cab. Used to next to zero dead zone, and now I've got this huge dead zone. Turn the wheel like halfway around before the steering wheel even starts. Come on, come on, pull it. Hey Rebel, hey Alan, and Wiki Farms, what's up? We're not doing much. We are gonna sell off some eggs. Tailgate. Tossing them out. It's annoying when you can't pick stuff up. We can't. Pallet mod came out after we started this event. Mods are locked. So much the mods we start with are the mods we use. and even the version we start with. So we start with a different, if a mod gets updated, pretty much have to use what we got. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, the pallet mod would have been awesome. Because why some boxes sell, some boxes don't. It's pretty annoying. So, also means the my mouse sensitivity is way down. I'm gonna move the mouse a ton in order to do anything. Oh. Alright. Back to the farm. Hey, Boozy. Boozy Butchered. What's up? I reset my controls earlier when I was recording that Animal HUD mod video update. And I hadn't played with the wheel or anything since I had done that video to discover that my dead zone was so different. Okay, we'll trudge through stream and I'll fix it after. Oh, 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 that's not a road. That was not the road. Oh. Uh-oh. Big way. Comes the Fabio. Just feel like I'm going to be sawing on the wheel a lot. Hey, Rob, what's up? Well, when you're used to 0% dead zone, so you basically have to... Any minor movement with the wheel is translated in game to the default dead zone, which I think is something silly like 14%. You gotta turn the wheel a lot before anything happens. That means you gotta turn the wheel double a lot in order to correct. Yeah, you end up feel like you're sawing on the wheel back and forth to get anything done. All right. Well, there's only one way to go down country roads. That's quick. Let's go up here. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Talk about rough roads. Rough road. Let's hit a stump. It's pretty rough. The pricing, the economy has been altered. The prices are super low. Let's say you normally play on hard mode. It's like extra hard mode. That
I said let's try that again, as in my voice didn't connect. Okay, here I am. Is anybody using the pallet forks at the moment? Are going to be in the next few minutes?
I think so.
Okay.
Take this down to Nitrodad and swap the truck. Bobby was out fertilizing. Contract.
Okay. Push around this pile of logs a little bit.
Hey Jason, what's up? Where's Nitrodad at? He is 3. So
23, the truck's full of wheat, though.
yeah, I'll haul it to the sell point and give you the green container. It's a 23. I need to go this way. All the hedges have collisions, narrow roads. Like, we're gonna go sell soybeans for 300 and I don't know, maybe 330, 317, something like that. And we're excited about that price. That'll give you an idea what the crop prices look like on the map. Oh, can't get through there. Economy, yeah, the economy on this map is incredibly hard. That's part of the, it's part of the fun. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm going to a soybean field next.
Oh, where are you going? Take it.
27.
Nope, we haven't gotten there. We haven't got lost over there yet. We're working on it. We're gonna be, we're working toward buying. Now I gotta figure out how to get out of here. We're working on buying that land here soon. Gotta figure out where the entrance is. Here it is. Seven. This way. Oh, that probably takes me. That's the way I came. See, 27 this way. We get lost enough on these roads here. Seven. Take me all night to get around. Seven. Oh, here's the entrance. Ah, that was... Here goes Fabio. Hey, Bond, what's up? A la carte Bond? Where do we need to go with this thing? Contract on 20. Contract on 20. Brewery. Brewery's down here, so we need to go that way and around. This road. Yeah, this road. So let's see here. Is it? There we go. These tight corners. Oh. I can see how that would be frustrating. Thought I was getting close to these trees. Been this way before. Refrigerate. Go. Come up here and make a left. So yeah, I remember when I was trying to many years ago, I was trying to build something, and I wanted to make sure I got a card with a specific firmware, and it was pretty dang impossible to be sure that I got that by just looking at the online listings. Right. Oh, FS17 had an update? Oh, 19. Oh yeah, 19's had an update. Whoop, 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 whoop. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Oh my gosh. Crazy. No. I just might have to exit and set this dead zone. This is insane. Got to turn the wheel 90 degrees before the steering wheel on the game does anything. That's what I'm gonna. Alright. Let's up with soybeans. Alright, I'm gonna exit. I'll be right back. I gotta set my dead zone. I'll be right back. Yeah, well, I had to reset the, had to reset my controls. Dead zone of 14%, not gonna happen. I'm gonna try, usually I do a dead zone of 0%. I'm gonna try, I don't have any fancy obby back screen, so y'all get to see blah. Nothing. There you go. Now you get the splash screen again. I will be able to actually drive with some response. Having to seesaw the wheel just to get anything done. I can't use a controller. I can't remember the buttons. And my hands end up going numb within like 5 minutes of trying to hold the thing. No, I don't grip it like it's grip of death. I barely hold it. It's loose. Shook my hand, it would fall out. It's just the way holding it just makes my fingers go numb. There we are. Oh, I'm in this stupid gas pump. There we are. Alright, now. 307 to the port. Oh, look at that. The wheel turns when I turn the wheel. Here's a pallet. Who left the pallet in the middle of the road? I left the pallet in the middle of the road. I think a little bit of a dead zone is going to help me with GPS. Bobby is going that way, I'm going this way. So all the beans we got. Two trips. We're going to sell all the barley we got. Going to be 2 trips. But autosave. Hey, GOP Bernie, what's up? The challenge is going well. Got some aspirations. Just need to wait for some money to roll in from our horsey sales, which we might get to do tomorrow. Horses are at 84 and 85%. So I think 2 game days will put them over 100. And we might be there tomorrow. We might not. See how much we get for this load of soybeans. Oh, $18,000. There's your pig food. So that paid for the pig food we bought. They are. We can sell the piggies too. Anytime we can sell the piggies down to whatever we need. Sure, we have more pigs than we need. But we probably haven't fed them in 3 or 4 game days. I didn't feed them yesterday. I don't know if I fed them the day before or not, so imagine trying to keep up with their food needs. Crop. I think all we do is harvest crop for the pigs. See, I can drive now. Because I don't have to saw the wheel 90 degrees one way and 90 degrees another way just to get it straight. Hey Keith Cat, what's up? Yeah, the wheel's a pretty big investment though. I'd say if you already got a controller, that might be what you just want to stick with. Especially if you're already used to the buttons and everything. You know, for me, I've got I can basically set the wheel up in pedals and leave them set up. But if you're, if you're always moving them around, setting them up, taking them down, then it might become more of a pain. Hey, McKnight, what's up? Yeah, I just use I use a trackball, actually, for all that stuff. Set my mouse to 200% in game. Then I set it to be pretty sensitive outside the game. It seems to work fairly well. Go. Clock. Hey, it's 10 o'clock my time. Game time is about to catch up to my time. Go 7 still. Great yard. Barley. There we go. Imagine selling almost 100,000 liters of soybeans and only getting $28,000. Go. I was surprised we only had what, 4 mods in the mod hub today. A little surprised at that. Or if we're gonna have a decent dump today or tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. Last 2 weeks we've gotten over 20 each week. I think there was 180 in testing, or pending testing. Right. Now we gotta go to the freight yard. Let's see if we can pull up. If we can take the hill. Full load of barley. We've got the realistic weights mod in. Basically makes everything weigh supposedly what it should weigh. Apparently the Giants' weights are about half of what they should weigh. Having to remember that these loads weigh a lot more. As a result, need to brake sooner. Because the brakes are not as effective. Quite wide enough there. Well, that's about realistic then, right? About. Yeah, well, I mean, the Challenger was just, I mean, yeah. Challenger was just a bring forward from 17, as was the Overloader. That was the Overloader that was part of Platinum Pack. And then there might have been a third. Or a third Giants mod that came over. Do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Let me do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we did it. We did it. Oh, is it? It's good to hear. I did find out that apparently the keyboard steer mod got updated just a day or two ago. And it does include some type of basic gearbox now. I haven't looked at it. It's not a gearbox mod equivalent, but it is apparently something. pretty good income there, 14,000. Hey, AK the Hay, thanks for that. The super chat there. Problem. We do have, I don't know if you've seen the enhanced vehicle mod, Genetic J. That's got basic drive control functionality now. Shuttle control, diff locks, two-wheel drive. Some hotkeys for attachment up and down controls and such. Right. Don't want to sell our oats because we're using that for horses. The only other thing is canola. Not sure what a good price for canola is. We've kind of been hanging out. Got some corn, just kind of been hanging out with that too. Wool is finally on the rise again. We got a lot of pallets of wool. Alright, let's go. One more load. We'll be done selling stuff for the day. For the night. Yeah. There's a quick fix for that. For the root crop storage, there's a quick fix. Basically, there's a one-line edit you need to make to the mod desk.xml. Stuck on. That is basically take a mod that works in multiplayer. There we go. Take a mod that works in multiplayer. Open up the zip. Open up the moddesc.xml and look for a line that says something like multiplayer equals true. Okay? Copy that line. Open up the root crop storage. Open up the moddesk.xml and add that to the XML somewhere between the first line and the last line. Okay? Basically, make a new blank line. Stick that in there between the first line and the last line. Save that. Put it back in the zip. Zip her back up, and then it will work in multiplayer. So many mods are missing that one line right now. Any mod that you basically get a message saying the file is corrupt, you upload it to the server and it just never shows up in the mods list, it's probably missing that line. Hey, Dirty Tractor, thanks for the code paste. Oh yeah, Yeah. You gotta wait for the mod to get officially updated. You're playing on console. Go. Root crop storage, I think it is for, isn't it for all platforms? Are you talking about enhanced vehicle? I don't think it will. There's scripting involved. All right, does anybody need a truck? Or I take it back to the farm? We'll send this back to the farm. Then we'll put another plan of action in play. Crash. Crash. This is far easier to drive now. That's for sure. It's interesting. I got on the server and it was around 8:30. It was dark. You couldn't see anything without a flashlight. And right around, I don't know, 9 something, everything got brighter. Everything got brighter in game. See what we were doing. Moon did come up. It's always a full moon, isn't it? Alright. 44 pigs. Let me check something. into the rules. Let's see here. What are the terms? So we need a minimum of 20 pigs. Get 10 points for every 20 pigs above the minimum. So we have 20 points right now. 10 points for 20 pigs and 10 points for 40 pigs. So we have a total of 20 points. See, we can sell a pig for $1,000, $900. Let's see. 100 times 20. That's $21,000. All right. Catch you later. Cows, we need 25 cows. We need 50 sheep. And we already got right. We clean. Sure. Let's get up. And we'll look at some. That one. Oh, it's like I knew which horse is which. Not. Alright, let's take a contract. Going. Harvesting. What? Must have accepted that one. Oh, look at that. I'm not going to fertilize that at night. I can't see. And 5, 2. Seven. Just done. Just finished it. Alright, well that's fine. Post. Alright, well. Let's go here. Alright. So if we borrow this stuff for field 29, it's gonna lose $1,900. We borrow this stuff off for field 35, we're gonna lose $2,500. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna borrow the items for this job. Okay. Harvesters, truck, and a truck. Then we're going to use it on the other field. Hey, Papa Bear, what is up? Yeah, I saw Bernie posting some pics over at FSUK of a certain American farm pack. Fabio, I don't know. No, haven't. I think I kind of heard something. Folks that did the horse pack were working with horse to do the map and maybe some stuff. I don't know if the whole pack would be. Well, Scott, I can tell you, thing to be careful about is at least the console mods have been somewhat curated, and you know you're not getting exposed to what can easily be called, you know, I mean, it's pretty much the Wild West of modding with respect to PC mods. Yeah, you can get some pretty good stuff. You can get some pretty bad stuff too. Hold on while I get some head tracking on. You know what? I didn't unmute the mic when I muted it when I put on the headset. Thanks for that, Dirty Tractor. What's your question about OBS? Means half of that great lecture on how mods for PC aren't all that great all the time. Lost to the ethers of mute. Basically, what I was saying was, I don't know how much I said before I muted. Talking about some maps that I was downloading that were huge inside. They were way too big. One was Russian. I didn't feel like translating it. Did I say that? Did I say that before I muted the mic? The other one, at least a dozen errors in the log. Field zones didn't match up with the fields. Bought a field zone. There's portions of the field you couldn't harvest. So you got a computer that can actually run some maps. Choppy, wondering it's a bit. What kind of graphics card does the PC have? What's the bit rate you're recording at? Are you using CPU acceleration, CUDA? Or are you using hardware or software encoding? Say not acceleration, but encoding. Are you recording at 60 frames a second or 30? And what resolution? 760. Right. Well, I used to have a 960. Okay. I was able to record okay in 17 with a 960. Let's say be sure you pick software encoding. Not software, but CUDA encoding, hardware encoding. Well, 720 should be fine. Alright, cut it back, take it back to 30. I record everything at 30. Stream at 30. When you're recording, basically on the at the bottom when you're recording, it shows you a CPU percentage. What is it? What's the percentage? Is it high or is it low? like 40%, 30%, 80%. All right, good. Then you're using your GPU to record. That's fine. What's your like in-game frames when you're not recording and then when you are recording? Frames drop any? Start recording? Oh, Nitro Dad's in the field somewhere. Where's he at? Oh, there he is over there. And a lot of the restrictions that the consoles have are imposed by the console manufacturers. If you have dev console, you hit F2. See the frames? And you're basically comparing a closed platform, which are consoles. Consoles are closed platform. The only thing you can put on a console is what the manufacturer of the console lets you. To an open platform, which is the PC side, where you have access to the file system, you have access to the game, you have access to all the setting files. Go in and pretty much change anything you want to be however you want. You can change the textures. Go in if you wanted to and make everything cost $1 in the store. Couldn't join multiplayer, but you could do it. How many bales we're going off of it? I mean, it's like saying that it's unfair that, it's like comparing apples and Androids. Basically saying that it's unfair that Android owners can do pretty much anything they want with their phones, whereas Apple users can only do what Apple says you can do. Or pretty much install Windows on next to anything. You pretty much can't install Mac OS on anything unless Apple wants you to have Mac OS on it. Oh. Takes forever to fill up. Alright, let's see. Let's just pay attention to our coordinates. Go. Yeah, I think having that little bit of dead zone in the wheel does help the GPS. I don't have to worry about the wheel being slightly not straight. Hey Keith Cat, what's up? Tell you what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on someone to figure out how to make a trailer that will haul chickens. I'm not going to drop the point that they charge us a delivery fee or a transport fee when we buy chickens. We have no way to transport them ourselves. I can transport horses. I can transport cows, sheep, pigs, but I can't transport chickens. I want to be able to transport my chickens. $75%, finally. Ooh. Oh, did Jacer disconnect and I not see it? I might have been paying attention to something else. Let's see what. Sold wood, $124,000 of wood sold. Wow. $3,700 in sold milk. 44,000, almost 45,000 in income from harvest, and 88,000 in contracts. Pretty good money day. I think I'll post over in the team Discord channel and see what people think about selling the some of the pigs. Sell down the pigs, make 20-some thousand off of them. Although we get 10 points for an additional 20 pigs. If we talk about money, we get 10 points per 100,000. Sell the pigs, we only get 20-some thousand. If we keep the pigs, we get an additional 10 points. So we only would have more points at the end the more pigs we had versus selling the pigs for the cash we would get. Flip side is, the more pigs we have, the more money we have to spend on food. But I think I started with 2 pigs. We're halfway done the challenge. In essence, we could probably sell all the pigs, but 2, let them reproduce, and we'd be right back in this boat at the end of the month. Now, if we did that, we would have $40-some thousand just from porkers. Still need more sheep. We don't have enough sheep yet. Cows, we're close. Need 25 cows, we only have like 18. I think we might. I think that might be a 900 times 42, and then just start with 2 pigs again. Wouldn't have to feed them jokers for a while because the trough's already full. Let's get this somewhat straight. And see what the calculator says. 42 pigs times 900. It's $37,000 in porkers. Oh, no, Jacer is still on. I think I'm going to propose we get rid of the porkers. Down to 2. Let them reproduce again. See if we can't well, we definitely need the pigs because they're part of the challenge. If we don't have the pigs, we lose points. But we don't need the number of pigs we've got. I'm gonna go down here, drop this bale. Goes to the field entrance. Hey, Bert. Up. Input cost. I don't know what you're talking about. Input costs including helper. What helper? What's the helper got to do with pigs? This isn't that big of a deal. We got plenty of people on the server that are in that can keep them fairly productive. Oh, field crops. Well, we don't. We don't have the standard economy on this map, so prices are out of whack to begin with. For example, we were ecstatic when we sold our soybeans for over $300. In a normal hard economy, you would never want to sell beans anywhere as close to that price. Yeah, take a look. Look at our prices. So that's the best price we've seen for wheat. Long time. Look at our wool. 137. Oh. Since when have you been excited to get $220 for a pallet of wool? Right? Hey, Darren. What's up? How's it go on the other side? Oh. Yeah, we looked temporarily at forming a cotton coalition here on the map, but decided it was too costly to get into. I think cotton prices are pretty dang good. Which cotton has he got? I think it might be best once his is full, he doesn't harvest anymore. Might be able to get 3 modules off of this field if you don't split the last one. All right, later, Darren. Thanks for dropping by. Know what you mean by a long day. Yeah, I'm thinking when you get yours full, it might be best to not harvest with that one, because then we'd probably have 2 harvesters with partial bale in each, or partial module in each. Whereas if I finish the rest, if we're going to get a full module out of it, but at least we'll have most, well, it'll be, you know, we'll have our best chance of getting 3 full modules. Oh, too slow to turn. Well, for seed and fertilizer, we're using fill points that are basically half price of pallets. Herbicide is full price, but if we can do a weeder, then we'll do it with the weeder, which is then, you know, sunk cost because we've already bought the weeder. No additional cost on the field. I would say that hired helpers should be at a minimum, just because we are on a multiplayer, so there should be an abundance of labor. We still hire workers from time to time, because we can use a hired worker to work on our fields while we do a contract somewhere else. We'll earn more money off the contract than we'll spend on a hired worker. So thus we basically get a hired worker and we still increase our money. Alright, later, Jacer. Alright, later, Scott. So the reason I think cotton is a pretty good price is here it's almost $500 a thousand. Of course, 20,000 liters, so it's $10,000 per cotton bale right now. I think, you know, 2 bales, so that's $20,000 we pulled off of this field. The money we earned off that soybean sale was just like $28,000. That was nearly 100,000 liters. That's why I thought cotton might be kind of where it's at for money. Even on this map, except for the huge investment cost of these harvesters. Can't even try it out once and see what it looks like, because the lease cost is like $30,000 for the initial, and then you got the hourly, because you know it's going to take more than an hour to pick all of your fields. I'm wondering if Nitrodad is stuck. Stuck down there. Oh, I think he's stuck. Yeah, these things are expensive, aren't they? There he goes. What are you doing? Look at the shop. This thing. $10,000 an hour. $24,000 for the initial day. $485,000 to buy. I mean, so $500,000 to buy. How many cotton bales do you have to make to pay it off? Right? Stuck still? There he goes. It looks like he's going full speed. $49. Are we going to get another 10,000 liters of cotton out of this thing? I don't know. Does he have spinnery? spinnery. What percent? 73%. All right, Fabio, thanks for dropping by. I will be short-lived here myself. We'll get to see it turn midnight. Get to see it rotate to the next day before we disconnect. %89. 9%. Pretty sure you can eject a module that's not full. I think I did that on Bellsburn once. Just know I haven't had a chance at doing that. I haven't done too many cotton harvests. Back. I don't think we're going to get 30% out of what's left on the field. At least the rows kind of line up with the harvester. Right. I do wish there were smaller cotton equipment as opposed to just this giant thing. A pull behind cotton harvester would be pretty cool. Made smaller bales. Got all kinds of great avenues for modders to just pick up on. I do like how it leaves the plant. It just is picking the cotton head up. You could always just get the Phoenix. Well, it's a little late for that. Well, somebody could mod up one of those. Take a, take a, I don't know, what do you take? Do you take a 6M? Or like a Case 7000 series, and rig up, model up a cotton harvester on it. Just saying, there's got to be something smaller scale than this. Hey, Tagar. I was going to tell you, I got fired from my own racing team on Motorsport Manager. It's pretty demeaning. The team's named after me now, and I've been let go as team principal. Well, thankfully, I applied for a position with another team, and they took me. Now I'm managing a completely different series and for a completely different team. Meanwhile, my team continues to the race on. %. This thing better eject an a partial bale, partial module. Oh, it's tomorrow. Let's see what our 94%. One more day. We should be able to sell the horsies tomorrow then.
What's happening?
What's up?
Y'all rolling up here?
Yeah. About to get more lonely here in a minute.
Had a pretty good night. We maxed out at five people on at one time.
Good. More than we had.
I was about to say, I talked to Frank today. Are you needing Frank? I don't know how your team's doing.
No, we're not needing Frank.
Okay.
Not that we don't want Franks.
Gotcha. I was gonna say, do I need to delete these people off that aren't playing, or just...
I don't think you need to take him out.
Okay.
Unless you want to.
No, I didn't know. I just want, in fairness of the game, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I go back to, we never really established any commitment levels other than some sort of commitment.
Mm-hmm. I got another challenge idea.
With not to do forestry.
Yeah, it doesn't involve forestry at all. So it'd be like an American map. I don't know, maybe that rolling hills that CCS is working on, or something else. And it doesn't have to be right away. I mean, it can be in the future, but you earn points by connected land parcels. So you start out with, a main farm, and then for every parcel connected to that, you get more and more points.
Can you jump up there?
And then it'd be kind of the opposite of this map. It'd be large equipment, stuff like that. More of a traditional, big American kind of farm.
Love to see.
I don't know. I just bounced around in my head. Didn't know what you thought about it.
No.
And that kind of makes... I was thinking, it'd be parcels of land, but I was like, then stuff's just going to be scattered everywhere. So if you earn points per piece that's attached to yours, And then we could do the animals and the money too. But no logging. Ever again.
You're burned out?
Nah, it's not that bad. Everybody's been pretty good about doing loads. Everybody's kind of splitting the work, so. Not bad at all. Anywho, just wanted to say hi before I go to bed.
Alright. Hanging out, waiting to sell this last bale of cotton.
Did you take a contract, or you...
Yeah, we took a contract. Although when I did see what the cotton prices looked like, I said, hey, maybe we should just invest and do cotton. And
prices are pretty good.
Yeah, then I was $25,000 to lease it for an hour.
Ouch.
It's too expensive to even experiment to see.
Yeah.
$500,000 harvester to buy one. That's an awful lot of cotton bales to earn that money back.
Yeah. Although I did notice on this map, was it the big field? What's that the biggest field on the map. It's like 31 or something. I can't remember. 30. It had a cotton contract that when you borrowed the equipment, it came with two harvesters and a loader.
Yeah, yeah. Had a couple
I
of
thought-
those.
I thought that was pretty cool how they gave you multiple pieces of equipment.
All right, well, that does it.
All right, night, man.
All right, later. All right, guys, thanks for coming out and watching. I'm going to bed. It's late. Back here tomorrow night doing some more of the same stuff. Trying to earn some money so we can diversify and expand our operations. Next time, guys. Happy farming.